Hey guys, this side Jatin with Rockcrow. In this particular video presentation, we're gonna decode on how we can use Sales Navigator for our career benefits. For all those who does not know what is Sales Navigator or how to use Sales Navigator, that is something we're gonna cover in the very first step of this video presentation. Second, we're gonna use Sales Navigator in order to find jobs and internships. Jobs and internship could be in a high-paced startup or maybe in Fortune 500 companies who is actually hiring at this particular time. We're gonna use some logics to identify what are all those startups, what are all those Fortune 500 companies who are actually hiring for persons like me over LinkedIn. Everything we're gonna decode today. For all those who still have doubt whether to watch this video or not, let me show you a quick example. If we are on LinkedIn and go to Sales Navigator and try and understand who all companies are actually hiring using this platform, we just have to go there, click on account filter. When you are here under the spotlight section, click on job opportunities and hiring on LinkedIn. When you click on this, you will find a big number of 690,000 plus results of the companies who are actually hiring using this platform. If these companies are on hiring mode, we have to make sure we are transparent to these companies in this particular social media platform in terms of get jobs and internship, and that is what we gonna decode today. If in case do not have Sales Navigator or not know how to use Sales Navigator, we're gonna have the solution for that as well. Talking about the agenda of this session, first of all we're gonna understand what is Sales Navigator, what are the different applications of Sales Navigator for job seekers, what are some practical deep dive. We're gonna do some practical insights in terms of fulfilling our objective of getting jobs and internship using Sales Navigator in this particular video presentation. End of the day, if you do not have a Sales Navigator or cannot afford a Sales Navigator, we're gonna also understand how we can use some free alternates to Sales Navigator in order to meet the objective that we have in our mind, that is to get jobs and internship. When it comes to what is Sales Navigator is essentially a social media platform that helps people finding right prospects. Now different people have different objectives. For example, people like me who are business professionals. My target audience is people like you who are job seekers. For people like you who are job seekers, your right prospect is the HR, talent acquisition people, or the CEO of different startups who are actually hiring for people like you. Each and every one person have a something to achieve from LinkedIn, and Sales Navigator is your ladder in order to achieve that objective. When it comes to applications of Sales Navigator for job seekers, we can use it to find the right set of audience who is actually hiring for you guys. You can find companies with a specific annual revenue or maybe with a specific growth rate as well. Remember I said we're gonna target those companies who are actually on a hiring mode. We're gonna use some special filter on Sales Navigator to understand the growth trend of some of the companies in a specific department which is of my interest. We're gonna take help of Sales Navigator if you are, let's say, planning to relocate as well. Let's say you are currently in US and wants to relocate to India, then what are the top tactics you can use Sales Navigator. Again, how you can track hiring trend of a specific company using Sales Navigator. How you can use some keywords, specialized keywords in terms of finding the people who are actually hiring on LinkedIn. Everything we gonna decode today. In order to set up the context, in order to deep dive into the practical analysis, this is something I'm taking as an assumption. For example, my goal is to use LinkedIn in order to find a long-term employment opportunity in the field of data science, and I'm planning to relocate to India, right? I am currently, let's say, in Canada and I want to relocate in India and I want to build a long-term employment opportunity in the data science domain. Let's see how LinkedIn can actually help me in achieving the same. First thing first, what we have to do is to find the right set of audience who might be hiring for people just like me. What all I have to do is to go to LinkedIn and then open my Sales Navigator. When I am on Sales Navigator, I'm gonna frame a search strategy. In order to save your people time, already framed a search strategy. You can take a screenshot of the sales strategy so that you can replicate the same in your case as well. I'm not going to go ahead and give you a formal definition of all the filters of LinkedIn Sales Navigator. Rather, I'm going to focus only on those filters who will actually help us in terms of meeting our end objective, that is to find jobs and internships. So my objective is to find job in data science domain, and I want to relocate to India. So what I did very first time, I selected a connection that is of second degree. Second degree are the people who are not connected with me but are my mutual connections with my first degree connections, right? Every time you want to build your connections, every time select second degree connections, as simple as that. Second, I want to relocate to India. So what I did, I selected geography as India. The companies of India will start popping up in the search strategy. Third, I don't want to work in a Fortune 500 company. Neither I want to work in a very earliest startup. I want to work in a startup which is at a high pace, which is it at a number of 51 to 200 employee base, or let's say 200 to 500, which has basically at a middle layer in terms of the growth, right? Then I want to build my career in data science. So instead of picking all the industries, what I did, I picked two industries of my interest, that is the internet industry and computer software as an industry. And because I want jobs, so what I did, under the function section, I highlighted I just want to connect with human resources. Now again, I do not want to connect with all the human resources professionals, because people like HR operations, employee engagement, they are not considered to be relevant person in terms of hiring. So what I did, I write here in the job title as talent. So all the people that are into talent acquisition, talent management, should start appearing in the LinkedIn search section, because these are the people who are relevant to my profile. Rest filters we're going to use in other examples, not in this particular example. So when I've done this, now I have 635 results who are my best target audience to reach out. Now if I want to build my career in India in the data science domain with some fast growing startups in the industry of internet computer software, this is going to be my key results, key target audience which I'm gonna target. One thing that I would like to highlight to you guys, if you think you do not have a sales navigator, you can give me these parameters, let's say connection, geography, industry, company headcount, function and job title, in the comment section. I will frame a search strategy, and then I will create an Excel sheet for you guys with their name and LinkedIn profile links of all the persons, and will send it to you guys. Okay, that's a promise from my side that I will do it for you if you do not want to spend your money over Sales Navigator, but it is because it is bit costly, right? So I will do it for you guys. For that, you can simply like this video and subscribe to the channel as well if you happen to do that, if you want to do that, sorry, right? So this is the first example, right, where I want to build my data science domain career in India and in the industry of internet and computer software. Another thing that I promised to you guys in terms of using LinkedIn is going towards quickly jumping onto that slide, is going towards picking the best companies with a specific annual revenue and growth rate, right? For that, what we have to do, instead of going to lead, we have to go to the account filter. Again, I've done that for you guys. I go to the account filter, I filtered out the company with an annual revenue of 100 million to 500 million, that means around 1 billion. And then department headcount growth. This is where we can track companies who are actually in a hiring sprint. What I did, under the sales, I said that, you know what, LinkedIn, I want to build my career in sales, or in your case it could be, let's say, any other field as well. I want to build my career in sales, and that company should have some hiring numbers in mind, right? There should be some growth in terms of new employees these guys are hiring. So 15 to 30% is what I set as a department headcount growth. In your case it could be a different number as well. Intent is simple, right? Find company that are actually hiring for different set of people. Those are going to be the best target audience. That is what I did in terms of this hiring growth rate. And then I want to build my career in India. I selected headquarters is India and the industry is internet computer software. Now I have the list of top 10 companies who fall under my search criteria. I'm gonna go blindly into this company set in terms of finding the right set of audience using this particular filter of these companies, and then targeting them with my reach out. Again, if you do not have Sales Navigator, give me these parameters, I will do the task for you. In your case, your department could be different. You just need to let me know which department you want to target, and accordingly I will give you the list of the name of the companies in the comment section. Okay, so this is the second way you can actually find the right set of audience via the picking the best companies into annual revenue and growth, and hiring tracking you can do that, and relocation assistant you can do that using that geography section as well, right? Now these are the two best examples through which you can actually find the right set of audience of the people that are actually hiring for people like you. Now what if I do not have Sales Navigator, right? So one way is you give me these parameters and I will do the task for you in terms of giving you these company name in the form of Excel sheet. Another thing that you can do is in terms of finding some relevant groups on LinkedIn that might be hiring for you guys. For example, what I did in the search section, I write data science hiring and I restricted my search to groups only, right? I was able to find a group that is data scientist hiring in India, right? What I did, I opened Sales Navigator after finding this group, and now in the lead section I visited the group section and find that group data scientist hiring in India, restricted the people who are just in India in this particular group. Now in this particular group we have two types of people who are looking for job and who are offering jobs, right? Now what I did, post I have identified this group, I went to the function section and write here human resources, so that I am able to find those people who are into HR, who are into this group of data scientists hiring in India. Now because these people are in this group, that means they might be hiring for people like data scientists, right? Data scientists like you guys. So this is another competitive advantage that you will get if you have Sales Navigator access. Numerous applications of Sales Navigator, different ways you can do it, via lead based filtering, account based filtering, via group based filtering as well, right? If you do not have Sales Navigator, again I'm highlighting, give me these parameters, I will do the job for you in terms of providing you the profile links and the profile name in the form of Excel sheet, right? Now if you do not have Sales Navigator, right, one way is to give me the inputs, I will do it for you. What if you want to do it by yourself? So what you can do, let me give you one example of how you can use some tactics in order to find the similar data via free searches as well. So you have to use the power of, let's say, hashtags. Whenever someone posts a job on LinkedIn, they generally use some hashtags, let's say data science and jobs, right? Instead of @ you have to write hashtag. And once you do this, you will be able to find some people who have recently posted on LinkedIn with respect to data science and jobs as two keywords, and that is actually hiring on LinkedIn, right? All these people will start appearing in the LinkedIn search section who has posted something in terms of using data science and hiring, right? Wipro hiring for data analyst and other people you will start finding, right? Another way you can use LinkedIn free search is, let's say, hiring for data science. Once you do this, all the person who have written in their title that they are hiring for data science will start appearing in the LinkedIn search section. All the people who are hiring for data science. Other tactics as well you can actually use in terms of some third-party tools as well that actually offers you free Sales Navigator access. Yes, free Sales Navigator alternates. There are some third-party tools that can offer you that. I'm gonna give a video link in the description that have all those tools listed, so that you guys can actually use some free Sales Navigator hacks as well in terms of finding your end objective. Once you have identified your target audience, another quick request is going to be, go to the RockGrow LinkedIn off-campus workshop and complete this workshop. This workshop, once you identify your target audience, will definitely help you in terms of optimizing your LinkedIn profile, your resume, cover letter, in order to find the right set of jobs and internship. We are always here to help you guys. All you have to do is to take another step in terms of finding your target audience, and we are always there in terms of helping you in terms of meeting your end objective. Now like I said as well, give me your target audience list, I will give that Excel sheet with you. If you want to have access to those third-party tools that can actually help you in terms of framing the search strategy, you can find a link of a video in the description section that will actually guide you to those list of tools. Thank you so much for watching this video. If you learned something new today, consider liking this video and subscribing to the channel as well. We look forward to your presence in the next video. Till then, namaskar.